Welcome to all you gamers and perfume lovers out there who might become the other one as well. This is Gaming Sense, but you can call me Alex, and let's start into this video. But today it's slightly different. First of all, I updated my studio and have a bigger backdrop now, which means less of me, more to see. Then this video is not about a game and some sense and a setting, but about a brand in general. It's my first review video. And if you like it, please leave a comment and subscribe. Welcome to YouTube! And I might do some more brand reviews in the future. The problem I have is that when I discover a brand and I try one perfume and I like it, I want to try a second one, and when I like that one, I want to try them all. Yes, that's bad. And since I cannot only keep with samples, it escalates very quickly. So I held myself back for a long time getting into Angela Ciampagna's art until Essence 2025. There I met her in person and I fell in love with her beautiful art. Wait a sec. Look at these beautiful flasks. They alone are just beautiful. First of all, I want to show you the packaging. There are two collections by this brand. The first one is packed in smaller packages, and the second ones are packed into these bigger boxes, so that you have a size comparison. I put them side by side. And they just open up beautifully, as you can see here. And to give you an overview of all the perfumes that are there, just look at this. I have all the 15 scents standing right next to me. It's overwhelming. And it's overwhelmingly beautiful. I sorted them alphabetically so that it's easier for me to find the notes and stuff. First of all, let's spray them on strips. So let's start with air. Ducalis. Fell down. Fauni. Hatria. Or Hatria. Ignis, the one that started it all. At least for me. Kanat. Letizia, it's a water-based one. Levis. Liquo. And Materia. Miracula. Nox. Rosarium. Virtus. And the last one, Vis. So as mentioned, I will review them alphabetically. But since I'm a gaming or game inspirational channel as well, I will try to inspire you for what games to play with this sense. Let's start with air. I have my small notepad down here, so I will have a peek every once in a while to give you the notes and stuff. So this is air. It's with lemon, mint, grapefruit, juniper berry, vetiver, elemi, and patchouli. And it's an earthy, fresh vetiver scent, I would say. And I would recommend it for games or even movies that play out in the open, in green sceneries, not in the woods, um, but in green fields, for example. Let's continue with Ducalis. Um, it's one of the fewer ones with clear liquid. Most of them have colored liquids. This one has salty notes: geranium, nutmeg, lily of the valley, rose, cyclamen, ylang ylang, cedarwood. Hui, hui, hui. Asasai. I don't know what's the word in my first language. Have to look it up later. Amber, leathery notes, musk, rosewood, sandalwood, and vanilla. And it's a very floral, a very heavily floral scent, I'd say. And it's very spicy as well, as mentioned here. I'm sorry, but I must say horror films or games fit very beautifully in there. So you have this suspense atmosphere and this very elegant floral scent. Next up is Fauni. I had to respray it a little because it's a very light scent, very, very surprisingly a very light scent, although it's a very dark liquid. This one is supposed to be floral and resinous. I even have a little oud-ish character in there, but it's no oud in there. But there are floral notes, green notes, ylang ylang, gardenia again, Somalian, frankincense, and woody notes, as well as Tulu balm, benzoin, musky notes, and amber. So this one's quite dirty, woodish scent as well. Not so much of a floral one. I see this scent in games or movies that take place on islands, for example, on warm islands. So like, it reminds me a little of how I think Cuba smells in the city. The next one is, I have to take a peek, Hatria. Angela, please help me. This one is with clove, davana, saffron, jasmine, rose, caramel, guyum balm, oud, gayagwood, labdanum, musk, patchouli, sandalwood, and nagamota. So it sounds like something I would like to bathe in. This is a sparkling rose. Definitely a sparkling rose, so maybe not the one I want to bathe in because it would suffocate me. And again, sorry to say, but I see this in horror movies or horror games. Same reason like the last one. Because this suspense atmosphere and the suspense olfactory range of the rose makes it very fitting. And as mentioned earlier, this is Ignis, the one I sort of fell in love at Essence 2025, which started this journey with this brand. And this one is with savory notes, patchouli, tobacco absolute, Peru balsam again, labdanum absolute, marine notes, woody notes, vetiver, amber, sandalwood, and musky notes. And this one is a very dark woodish scent. It's not so much smoky as some people say here, but it's more, yeah, okay, it's a burnt resinous sort of smokiness. I wouldn't call it smoky because I see it more in the resinous part. But this is a dark wood and tobacco scent. Fitting for, where do I put this? I can imagine this for post-apocalyptic games. So for games like, well, yeah, Fallout, for example, or even strategy games like Frostpunk. This one's good. Let's come to Kanat, which is a very interesting scent pyramid. Actually, it's with apricot, bergamot, blackcurrant, peach, and saffron in the top notes, with salt, acacia. Once again, I have no idea what this is in my first language. Cyclamen, lily of the valley, magnolia, ylang ylang, patchouli, vanilla, and musk. And this one is so heavily to die for. Damn. Just light floral, light fruity, so not overwhelming, and it's not a light scent, but the notes are coming over very lightly and gently, and it's a little salty, although salt doesn't smell. I would see this in well, easier, lighter games that, or movies that, for example, take place over the clouds. The next one is Letizia. It's a water-based one, which is why this one is milky. That was the one I especially asked for on the fair in February, because it irritated me. Why is this one milky and the other ones aren't? So this one's water-based, and it has aquatic nose, cyclamen, watermelon, melon, maltol, and musk. So this is a very easy, very light, very fresh scent, a little aquatic and a little sour. Nothing floral in there. Very, very, very light summer hanging scent. And ooh, what games or movies do I recommend this for? I see this in very happy walking simulators, but I have no name for you, no title. Next one. I'm getting him a little out of alphabetic order. This is Liko. I jumped over Levis because it's an oud one, an oud scent, and I put it in the back to Wies. So this is Liquor, and it has lavender, lemon, violet, licorice, anise seed, coumarin, straw, frankincense, tonka bean, and vetiver in there, and the anise is very present in here, and the licorice, of course. The lavender makes it a little more spicy, and the straw a little bit more earthy. I don't see lemon or violet in there, but very much licorice and anise. So this is a very spicy scent, for sure. I would recommend this for wearing in a bar. But do we have bar games? Maybe and I don't want to be stereotypic, but I put this scent for Assassin's Creed Odyssey since it plays in Greece. Don't take this wrong, please. The next one in line is Materia or something like this. This has balsamic notes, woody notes, Cistus Absolute. It has metallic notes, musk, patchouli, and sandalwood. And this one truly and really reminds me of a cocktail. It is sparkling in the nose. Just these cistus notes and the balsamic notes together with the patchouli and the wood just blend together beautifully. It reminds me a little of a hotel in a theme park here in Germany, actually. This is leaning a little towards an onsen, actually, even. So something Japanese, cultural. So I would put this scent into a Japanese setting, like Neo or the latest Assassin's Creed that I will never play. But this is where I would put this scent. The next one is one with the golden plate in front of it. It's Miracula. And this one has green notes, cyclamen, lemon, ambrette seed, tuberose absolute, amber, Tonkin musk, exotic woods, and French vanilla. Exotic woods is always something that's a little weird for me, but let's keep it this way. That's a hard one. All notes are blended together, so there is no specific note that I can really see or smell by itself. Everything is just one. It's a little spicy. It's a little dark green. It's a little dark floral. So all in all, it's an ambivalent light and dark scent. And again, I would put it into a horror setting because it has suspense, it has tension, it has character. It's not easy understandable. I see this one in The Evil Within. I have to play or replay this one in the second part. I haven't ever played the second part. I have it here for so many years. That's where I see this. Great one. The next one is Nox. And Nox is that's an interesting take. Angela, you like cyclamen because this one has cyclamen, lily of the valley, acacia. I looked it up, by the way. Sorry for misspelling it. Bergamot, ylang ylang, sagebrush, salt, hinoki cypress, pink pepper, cedarwood, patchouli, white musk, and vanilla. And it's a dark woodish resinous scent with aquatic top notes in my nose. But in general, it's dark green and dark woodish. This fits into forest themes. Into forest themes in general. I don't want to state out one particular game. Yeah, this is a dark forest. Let's continue with Rosarium. Um, I have the scent for a little time, and I guess I already put it in some game. Um, but this, well, let me tell you the notes first. It has a tobacco flower, honey, carrot seeds, iris, juniper berry, celery seed, violet, frankincense, cedar wood, musk, vanilla, and vetiver. And the tobacco flower, the iris, and the frankincense come through from the very beginning. So it's a floral frankincense, and I like floral frankincense scents. This one actually is the one I would bathe in. Yeah. It has a little sweetness. It has not too much floral notes. It is resinous, yet powdery. Yeah, the iris comes through very, very nicely, and the frankincense as well. I would put this into a desert scenario. It's a calm desert scenario. But of course, even in a desert scenario, there can be things happening. This one is Virtus. It has a long list of ingredients, so hold your breath. It has bergamot, coconut, fig, hyacinth, jasmine sambac, lemon, neroli, peach, raspberry, that's only the top notes, orris root, pine, pink pepper, clove, davana, frankincense, galbanum, ginger, lavender, rosemary, tonka bean, patchouli, amber, vanilla, cedarwood, musk, and vetiver. Well, this mix makes a green floral scent. It says smoky green here. From where might the smokiness come from for some people? No smokiness. Very green, very vivid. I see fields of green. Red roses too. No red roses. But thank me later for this earworm. So, the setting definitely is something green, something free, something vivid, something lively. That's that. There are two left, and they both very heavily have oud in them. That's why I put them at the end of this. The first one is Vis. This one is the as I think heavier oud scent. It has raspberry, saffron, black pepper, cinnamon, musk, and sandalwood, amber, cypriol, oud, and Peru balsam in there. And this is a hefty, heavy oud scent with the burnt notes of the Peru balsam as well as a little fruity and yes, smoky character from the saffron and the raspberry. I see Death Stranding here. Or every other, or no, or every, or some games that take place in a burned scenario, post-apocalyptic again. Something that is heavily bombed. You have some smell of weapons in the background. yeah, that is V's. But as one might think, it's not too unwearable. I suppose. I hope. I will try that. And if not, well, in gaming, nobody else sees or smells you. Not even when you're streaming. I don't stream yet, in brackets. Maybe I will once in the future. But for now, keep this for yourself. Try it. Let's come to the one I skipped earlier, which is Levis. It has a gold plate as well. There are 4 with gold plates. It's the Virtus collection, if I remember correctly. This one is a scent as well, Levis. But it's the not so heavy one of these two. It has apple, strawberry, caramel, jasmine, sambac, saffron, oud, cypriol, gojum, balsam, and sandalwood in it, and it's a much sweeter one. It's definitely you can definitely catch the fruit, you can definitely catch the caramel, and it covers the oud. So the oud is not on the wide open. It's not very present in here. It's just very nicely mixed together. But I must say, I have no gaming or movie recommendation for you for this one. Sorry. So that was that for the Angela Ciampagna perfume range, all 15 cents reviewed, no advertisement, no corporation. I really own them. I hope you had fun. Let's come to the YouTube talk. Comment, subscribe, come again later. Leave a like. Go to my Instagram. Thank you and Sendful Gaming. See ya.
Hi Alex, how are you? Thank you so much for your review. We really appreciated your enthusiasm. So from Tenerife, our greetings to you and your followers, and enjoy your beautiful channel, Gaming Sense. See you soon.